start off with this Hermosa Velvet Veil Primer, and it's perfect to smooth out the skin to begin with the foundation that's going to be applied after. All of the Hermosa cosmetics are perfect because they are paraben-free and talc-free, which means it's going to be healthy for your skin and it won't damage it. Next step, I'm going to be taking a Hermosa matte foundation in Deep Olive, and I'm just scooping a little bit out. We don't need a lot. And I'm going to be using my fingertips to just basically pat it on her face. And I'm going to be using an Hermosa makeup brush to blend it out. But if you don't have one, you can always use a sponge or your fingers to blend it out. Basically, I'm just using circular motions to blend in the makeup. And as you can see, a little bit goes a long way. Now I'm going to show you how to clean up the brow. I'm using the same brush that I use to fill them in, just wiping it off. I'm using this concealer in medium light, and I'm basically just touching up the brush, and just so that I can just run clean lines to shape the brow a little bit more. Next, I'm going to go ahead and work on her eyes. And we're going to take this eyeshadow base. It's so pretty because it's so versatile. This will help make the eyeshadows pop. And what I love about this product is that you can wear it by itself. But basically, you just want to take a thin layer and just apply it all over the lid. Just like that. Then to smooth it out, I'm going to use my fingertips. And it kind of helps to warm up the product a little bit. I'm going to start with this GILDED Hermosa eyeshadow. And it's like a satiny brown. I'm going to use it all over her lid, and I'm using this fluffy brush. And I'm basically just applying it on the entire lid, but actually leaving a little bit in the corner. We're going to be applying a color. That's a surprise. I won't tell you until I use it. So basically, I'm just swirling in the color up to the crease, just like that. And taking it out a little bit into the corner. Next, I'm going to be taking this Hermosa eyeshadow in matte black. And I'm going to be applying this at the outer corner of her eye. Just making a V shape. And going up to her crease. And then blending the color in. It's okay if you get a little bit of fallout. I will show you how to clean it and dust it off. The secret to a flawless look with any makeup look when you're using 2 shadows or more is blending. So take your time with this part. Now for the pop of color in the inner corner.
This is your captain.
You ready for this name? It's Goddess. That's what you're going to look like. You just want to apply the color into the inner corner of the eye and watch your eye pop. And next, I'm going to be using this last eyeshadow for Hermosa Cosmetics in white satin. I'm applying this color directly under her brow bone, right underneath her brows, and that just helps complete the look. Next, I'm going to be taking this Hermosa eyeshadow in GILDED, which we use on the lid, and we're going to take it on the lower part of the lid, just taking it across the entire lower lid. And before we're done with that, we're gonna take the Hermosa matte black and apply it more towards the outer part of the lower lid. Going only about halfway into the eye. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this look using the concealer, which we're also gonna be using as a highlighter. This is the wonderful part of Hermosa products, that they are so versatile. You can use them basically for many purposes. Now to highlight, we're gonna be creating another V shape, popular with makeup. And we're gonna be taking it up to clean up any excess makeup on the bottom of her lid, taking it across her face. I'm also gonna take more of the concealer, bring it down the bridge of her nose and across her forehead a little bit. And this is more of a glam look. This part is optional, but we're going all out. I'm also using the brush to blend in the highlight that we did for the brows so that we have no harsh lines. Next, we're gonna create the eyeliner look. We're using a Hermosa felt tip liner. And this is one of my favorite products because it's so easy to use. What I do is I start in the center of the eyelid and draw small strokes towards the outer part of the eye. Create a little triangle at the end of the tip to give it that cat eye shape. And then we're gonna fill in the line. And you can see that cat eye look. I went ahead and applied these gorgeous lashes on Lupe. And this step is optional. You don't have to wear lashes. You could just go ahead and apply 2 to 3 coats of mascara so you could have the same effect or close to it. But we are going all out. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and set the foundation with this mineral powder. And I'm taking a sponge, and wherever I apply the highlight, I'm actually just dabbing some powder on, just so that it can set into her skin. And this is a mattifying powder, which means that you will not be getting shiny. Who wants to look shiny? We want to look glam and goddess. We just want to shine where we want to apply it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and give color to her face by using this gorgeous Hermosa blush in pumpkin spice. So I'm just going to be applying that to the apples of her cheeks, kind of dabbing it onto her skin towards the temples of her face, and then doing small circular strokes. And don't worry if you feel like you put on way too much. We can definitely minimize that using a fluffier brush. After using a light touch of the pumpkin spice, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of bronzer onto this look. I mean, after all, we're doing the glam, gorgeous winter look. And I'm focusing this color onto the hollows of the cheekbones and bringing it up. And I'm using this Pinup Girl Red just to outline her lips.
This is your captain speaking.
I'm following the natural shape of her lips to apply it.
We'll be flying at an altitude of 30,000 feet.
Perfect lips. little nut look on the lips. Okay, my gorgeous viewers, this is the final look. How beautiful did that turn out? Does it look like a winter look for you guys? I hope so. It was easy to do. Oh, look how gorgeous she turned out. She looks like a goddess in the winter. Did you like it?
Hermosa.